where's my chat window? That's the wrong one. That's the chat window. If I have any random issues, like any random audio issues, anything like that, do let me know, because I'm not actually using Pulse Audio anymore. I actually switched over from Pulse Audio to Pipewire, so if there are any like weird audio glitches, anything like that, let me know, because I don't know how I'm going to fix them. I just want to know if Pipewire is going to work consistently well. Because I've got no idea. I have got literally no idea. The stream bitrate is lower than the recommended amount. That's not true at all. Is it fine for you? It looks fine on this side. Is it just being weird at the start for some reason? YouTube, are you lying to me? I can hear you fine? Uh-huh. Okay. I think YouTube's just lying to me. True at all. Yep, YouTube's full of shit. Okay. Whatever. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me know if there is a problem, though. Because if there is, then, yeah, we'll deal with that. Let's see. Go here. Go, actually, to my game screen. Here we go. Now you can see stuff. Do I have my controller plugged in? I do. Cool. That is so weird that it's complaining about the bitrate. Because it's fine on my end, and it's fine on the restream end, so I don't know where it's getting the idea. And it looks fine here as well. Sure. Okay. Sure, YouTube. Whatever you tell me. Here we go. And play the game. I did test it earlier, or yesterday, with Hades, and the audio seemed like it was working, so as long as it continues to seem like it's working, I think we'll be fine. Should I have this one, or should I go with... I don't know. I usually use, like, the one where we have an overlay, but what about this? Like, what do you actually prefer? I don't know. I like both of them. I might switch it to, like, a 4... I do want to remake the, remake my overlay to something a bit nicer. Or something a bit more custom. Can I ask you about how you manage the various accounts you own related to the channel? Ask away. I don't know what questions you exactly have, but... Oh, how I'm like, doing the chat across multiple platforms and things like that. Is that what you're going for? Shit, the game's gonna be really loud, isn't it? Shit, okay. So Pipewire also reset all of my audio settings, so we need to reduce that one as well. What exactly do you want to know? Restart this just to make sure it's working fine. Here we go. If we full screen this, it should. We have audio, which is good. That's a good position to be in. The audio is probably very loud. Yeah, ask away. Ask anything you want. I have no secrets to hide with the way that I manage my streams. Mainly because I'm not doing anything that crazy. Don't know how loud. It looks like it's going to be quite loud like this. I might have to mess with my audio levels again. Maybe. For starters, how do you decide if you use your personal Google account for something versus a channel-related account instead? What do you mean by that? Because I have different accounts associated to each of my individual channels. And I would recommend anyone else to do the same as well. Okay, we're up to here, won't we? I would assume your personal accounts and YouTube/business accounts have some degree of separation. Yeah, I have like 10 Gmail accounts. Basically anything I have, I don't. A good thing to do is have your public email and also your email attached to the account be different emails. So say you have ranson@gmail.com as the one attached to your YouTube account. Don't also have that one as being the public email, just so you keep stuff easily separated like that. Plus, if someone manages to compromise one of the accounts, you obviously then don't lose everything.
Rei-chan 釣れへんな。連絡しても出てくれへんから、心姉さん寂しかったよ。
ごめんなさい。余裕がなかっただけです。
You're never feeling well. You're always just a ball of depression.
今もそうなのか。
Can you see the big shadows under her eyes? Yes. Of course she does, Sen.
未来が待ってますから。
She has a broken record. All she cares about is Mirai.
行きましょう。
Is Nanana gonna show up soon?
姉さんっていうのもうやめてください。
ほう。ほう。
そうやね。
I'm pretty sure we're past the halfway point now, so I expect the story to start picking up. There we go. Was that the only sort of question you had, just related to the way I structure my accounts, or anything else? Anything else you want to talk about? Because I use Restream to actually manage the streams. That's how I'm actually doing. Like, actually having, if I have people watching on Twitch and on YouTube, I can converse with both of them. Yeah, I don't know. I've considered switching over to Stream Elements instead of Stream Labs, because Stream Elements does a lot of stuff for free that Stream Labs force you to pay for. Yo, Nanana's back. Think we have a new party member coming.
またお前か、ナナナ。
何しに来たんや。
For content for us more stuff, I basically just set up a bunch of accounts in various places, possibly to be used with content creation. Right, okay. That's always a good idea. I presume you're doing that so you can make sure your name is, you know, reserved by you, rather than trying to go and make the accounts later on and then realize, oh wait, I can't actually use this. Fair point. Oh yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. Cool. Aw, that's sweet. All of your account credentials shoved into a single Bitwarden account. I do that, but I can see why people would want to have those things separated out, or maybe have certain accounts not stored in like a password manager like that. I do it, but yeah, it sort of depends on how you want to manage stuff. If you want to be super protective of it though, put it in like a an offline pass vault or something like that.
一緒に行くことを認めたのは私です。ついてくるからには役に立って。もちろんだよ。
イエーイ。
イデアのことはありがとう。例のためなら。
What we got here?
面倒なのが集まってきたな。ノープロブレム。ここはナナナにお任せだよ。It's show time。ナナナのすごいとこ見せちゃうね。
あの腹出し娘どうする気や。
変身エピクラス
Oh my god.
異形か。
She's gonna use that form crazily. No care whatsoever, just using that form.
ナナナウィン
I guess that's gonna be the replacement to the cry sort of form that everyone else has then.
一応制御はできているようだが勇者の数が多いです。私たちも行きましょう。
What's like the rough percentage of donations you get for Patreon, Subscribestar, and LibrePay? Most like the Patreon has the most donations, right? Yes, so Patreon, all of this information is public for anyone who does care about it. I think on Subscribestar, well, in total, it's 251 Australian, and there's like $2 on Subscribestar, so about 1% or 2. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember how to do the whatever 2. If yeah, how much of a percent is 2 out of 250? That's the answer. But I don't. I get why a lot of people don't use Subscribestar. It makes more sense to use Patreon. They probably already have a Patreon for a lot of other creators anyway. So getting people onto Subscribestar is a little bit more difficult. Same with LibrePay is also a pretty difficult one to get people on as well. Even in the FOSS world, not many people really use that. It seems like Buy Me a Coffee might be more popular, and I do want to try that one out as well. Nanana does range attacks and has high magic attack and defense. However, her HP and physical defense are low. Makes sense. When she uses her EDO release, she turns into an Abhorrent. Since it's not a Guardian effect, Guard Encounter will not activate. Oh yeah, makes sense. Okay. Obviously, we have to play as Nanana. I'm sorry, wait. She barely has more health than Ray. Barely. Oh wow, okay, that knocks people up. Okay, sure, she throws a ruler, sure. So LibrePay is the most niche, right? Yeah, absolutely. Subscribestar has some users because of like all of the political YouTubers that have gone there, but LibrePay never really had anything like that, so that one's gonna be the smallest by far, without a doubt. I think it's still worth having an account there, just in case there is anyone who does want to use it. There's no harm in having it there, yeah. Okay, now that might actually be really shit to play, wow. Aww.
いいだろう。修行という響きは嫌いではない。
か腹出し娘。仲間になるのは我慢する。仲良くなるのは絶対にごめんや。
しょぼーんだよね。でも、ナナナはくじけない。エンジョイ目指して頑張るよ。
Alright then. Yes, Nanana. So, in case you didn't see it last time, Nanana has sock physics because reasons. Anyway, yeah, I like to have a lot of side accounts, even if I don't use them a ton. Like, I have a DTube account now. Oh my god, there's another fucking cutscene. Like, I have a DTube account and some other accounts on some alt tech sites, even if I don't use them that often. Oh no, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I'm more than happy to answer questions. You don't have to necessarily go directly to the site.
塔みたいなんが2つ立ってるな。その間にあるんは
でっかい門みたいだよね。
Hmm? What are we freaking out about, Ray?
ただの夢じゃなかった。
Oh, right, the dream from last time. Right, where we met Mirai.
どうしたのレイ？あの先に未来がいる。今すぐ行かないと。
How you
姉
doing?
ちゃん落ち着き。未来ちゃんがそこにいるかどうかなんてそんなんまだ。
Welcome back to the stream, man.
わかるんです。邪魔しないでください。私に触ろうとしないで。
Okay.
姉ちゃん。
I'm doing pretty good. Ray, on the other hand, seems to be freaking out.
取り込み中じゃったかの。張り詰めたレイちゃんも素敵。ちょっと触れたらパリーンってガラスが粉々になるみたいに。
Jesus Christ, fellas.
きっと綺麗。何の用ですか？
Ray is just becoming more abrasive as the game goes on.
用はある。一つはそこの勇気のことじゃ。
The Revenant. This one? Yeah.
代行者は勇気を狩ることも使命の一つだと言ったはずじゃが。勇気は天国の秩序を
But
乱
none of
す
us
存在だ
adorable.
からね。天国の管理者としては許せないかな。おっかないよ。セン、助けて。なぜ私が。
Apparently now she's just best friends with Sen as well. Alright, I can work with that.
本来であれば許さぬが、同族である勇者や勇気しか襲わぬ上、代行者であるお主らが共に行動するなら、
Yeah, that's
多
fair.
めに見よう。
So is everything with the stream fine so far? I was talking to Ran before. This is I've gotten rid of pulse audio now, so I'm now running Pipewire. It seems like everything's fine though, and Pipewire is basically like a drop-in replacement from what I'm seeing.
ただしじゃ。首が熱いよ。案ずるのは元からあった死者の紋章。
Okay, good.
契約の文言を書き加えておるだけじゃ。これでわしらの管理のもと天国での行動を許可しよう。
Aww.
レイと一緒にいていいの？
Aww.
メフィスちゃん優しいな。悪魔だけど天使だね。こやつだけの特例じゃ。アナムネシスのような天国のルールに仇をなし、蘇りをなそうとする存在は絶対に許さぬ。
Looking at the stream, I really do want to go and change out my layout, because I think a 4x3 camera might actually look better.
要件はこれで
I'll
終わ
consider
りで
it.
すか？だったらせっかちじゃな。あの門の情報を伝えておこうかと思ったんじゃが、霊が察しておるように、 未来の魂はすでに門の向こう側へ行っておる。
I don't know why she's having prophetic dreams now.
あの門の名は愚問。
The Gate of Folly. Alright then, sure. We'll work with it.
そして
Yeah, that makes sense.
愚刀だよ。愚問は変国の上層と下層を隔てる境界の扉じゃ。 通過できるのは元来死者の魂だけ。愚問から先は怖い。
So I'm guessing that means the game's gonna get harder from then. Like, harder, quote unquote.
そんな脅しはいいから門を通る方法を教えてください。あるんですよね。
Do you walk through it?
つまらないな。
Do I drink tea?
で
I have an empty teacup here.
頼みだから
It had tea in it. Not right now though. I usually drink 2 or so cups a day. Sometimes I forget that I wanted to drink tea, and then boil the kettle and then just leave it.
鍵は2つの具刀だよ。
Because I'm a very forgetful person. If I start doing something that takes a bit of time and I can leave it, I'll probably forget that I'd started that and go just do something else completely.
愚問を進むための仕掛けがある。
I'm not a very good multitasker.
その2つを作動させることができれば、聖者であるお主らであろうと。
Just watched Erased on Netflix. It was 8. Yeah, Erased. I don't know. It's a good series, but it has a lot of problems for sure.
かもしれないけどね。
The ending. I remember the ending of that series being kind of dumb. Actually, I remember most of that series being kind of dumb, to be honest. But I would say it's still worth checking out, just seeing what it's like. I watched it years ago, though, so I can't exactly remember all the details.
危険ってどういうことですか?
Snowpiercer? Snowpiercer? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. I wonder if we're gonna have another cutscene when we go up these stairs. The ending of her race feels like a deflated balloon. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, isn't it? It's just like, oh yes, well, we knew who the main antagonist was a while ago, and then it's just like, phew. Okay, the series ended now. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I like that.
やっと帰ったよ。あの二人怖いよね。
どうするつもりだ、レイ。聞くまでもないかもしれないがな。
Look, Ray is going to tell you one thing and one thing only. Let's go to Mirai.
たとえどんな危険が待っていようと、塔を登ります。
What is this sounds?
止めないでください。
What do you mean, what is this sounds? What do you want about?
別にもう止めたりはせえへんけど。
Oh yeah, no, the ending of Ava is, yeah. I don't know what I can say about the ending of Ava, to be honest. Like, everyone already knows it. It's just an absolute fucking meme. One day we will finally get the final Ava movie. One day. Oh my god, there's another fucking cutscene!
この先は悪魔の言っていた具刀まで通じているようだな。
We've had 4 of them in the past,
かな
like,
りの距離がありそうだ。
5 minutes.
こっちにもあるよ。多分これも具刀だよね。
Yep, usually when there is a gate and there's towers with the gate, there's going to be 2 of them.
中央の道は愚問か。今は通れそうにもないけどな。
I think Ava is like an Ikuhara series where it looks very deep and you can apply a lot of meanings to things if you want to. I don't know if it was intended to be, but it certainly has deep meaning now, whether you like it or not. Wow, the gate's closed. We can't pass through it. That's usually how gates work.
戦力を分散するのか。仕掛けがわからない状態ではあまり得策とは思えないが。
Yeah, that's a pretty bad idea, Ray.
同時に作動させなければいけない仕掛けという可能性もあります。
Okay, that's fair.
ええよ。何にしてもその方が手っ取り早い。
それなら。
Why would we go down the middle? The middle is blocked. So we finally have a choice that probably matters a lot now. I'm gonna go right.
ナナナと一緒だね。めくるめくエンジョイな予感。
うちはセンちゃんとこっち行くから。
まだ別れることに同意したつもりはないが。
行くよセンちゃん。お姉さんの言うことは聞くもんや。
Oh.
仕方ないな。みんな必ず無事で。
No, she is standing still, relatively so. Cool, now we're stuck with Ray and, I wonder if I go this way, what's it gonna do to us?
あっちはセンたちに任せようよ。
Wait, are there different voice lines depending on who we go with?
あっちはセンたちに
Oh, okay.
任せようよ。
Okay, no, there's not. SAO is too deep for me.
ななな、お願いね。行くよ。
What do we go down the middle? What's it gonna do? Well, nothing, obviously. SAO is too deep. Yeah, SAO, that's the biggest brain deep series to ever grace this planet. How could anyone ever understand the complexities of Kirito and Asuna's very, very healthy relationship? Oh my god, okay. There is a bit of a problem with Nana. She's kind of bad at hitting things, apparently. That's good. Good to know. Okay, so... Oh, she just transforms back and forth. Oh! Okay, so when she's using that form, she actually uses, both the attacks. That's cool.
でもやっぱり楽しまないと。いい？ショータイム。安らかに眠ってね。新しく
Huh. Okay. That sort of makes sense why that actually has any value then. 'Cause otherwise it would have been kind of weird. Oh, casters. Oh, so she attacks more, her later parts of the combos do more damage. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I like that. Okay, okay. How could someone possibly misunderstand the complexity of the tentacle... Yeah, the tentacle scene at the end of Alfheim. Or what about the Phantom Bullet arc, where you have another scene like that? It's very important for the plot. Oh. Oi. Oh, geez, that hits hard now. Well, I guess also it doesn't help that Nana has basically no health and no physical defense. How you doing, Will? Okay, so that one's that one. That's the one I wanted. Maybe choosing this route was going to be a bad idea. Monster is amazing. I love Monster. I have not seen Monster yet. That's something I need to do. At some point, I'll see it. Okay, now we can use this form again, and we should be able to just stun lock him. There's a lot of those, like, classic series that I haven't gotten around to watching. Like, I only watched, Bebop, like, I think a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago. So there's a lot of that stuff that I still need to get around to. And I will at some point. One day. I don't know when. I have watched, like, Trigun and stuff like that, though. And there's another cutscene! Yes, that's usually what towers are, Nana. It's my favorite. Too slow for my friends, though. Yeah, I can see why Monster would be slow. It's quite long, isn't it? Oh god, no. Legend of the Galactic Heroes is... I don't know if I'd even enjoy that. I've heard good things about it, and then also really bad things about it. That seems like one of those series where I'd probably fall asleep with. Actually, on that note, I have fallen asleep watching an anime once. When I was watching the first season of Dot Hack, I actually fell asleep through a couple of episodes. That show is so horrendously boring. Oh, I don't know what the love for Dot Hack is. I don't understand it. At least for the first season. I don't know, maybe it gets better later. But, oh my god, that first season of the anime is garbage. I think that there was a scene where they were, like, walking through a valley or something. Yeah, they were walking through a valley. And it happened for like 5 minutes or something. Just nothing happening, just walking through a valley. And I fell asleep. There we go. And probably just use my abilities more. There we go. I guess none of them doesn't have anything. What the hell is that? Fell asleep during Food Wars? How do you fall asleep during Food Wars? That's, interesting. The slow thing about Monster is because it has a lot of tangents with side characters. Ah, okay. I think the show that's done, like, the side character thing probably the best is, probably, like, Durarara. Durarara and Bakuno are, like, really good in that respect. Because they make you care about the side characters, and even though what happens to them doesn't matter for most of the series, you still are kind of interested in, like, what's happening with their story. And I think that's... when you have a series like that, that's when you have really, really well-developed side characters. But you don't see too many series that have that much effort put into them. My wife fell asleep right before the Red Wedding? Oh, Jesus. That's actually where I stopped watching Game of Thrones. Not because it was bad, but because I caught up to it. So that's how long ago I last watched Game of Thrones. And yeah, I caught up to it and just didn't get around to watching any more of it. At some point I'll switch back to Rey, but this game doesn't do an amazing job at making range characters fun by the looks of it. You just stand here and just hit the X button. And then take damage because you're bad at the game. And bad at video games in general. Hunter x Hunter. The original version or the 2011 remake? 2011 remake is a masterpiece. Favorite anime. Absolute favorite anime. No doubt. I've never seen a more... wow, that was dumb. I've never seen a more, like, consistently animated shonen series outside of, like... outside, like, Boku no Hero, I would say. But Boku no Hero takes breaks every 3 months. Hunter x Hunter did 137 episodes week to week, and there wasn't a single one that was poorly animated. That is an absolute amazing feat. No, I wanted that one. There we go. Oh god. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up using some of my healing items if I play as if I play as Nana now. Game of Thrones was good up until the last season. I've heard nothing good about that last season. Everyone who speaks about it tells me it's garbage. If you don't like the ending, just wait for the book's ending. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't get a, oh, I did get it. Okay. Okay, I thought that because it exploded, I wouldn't have got that, the thing from it. The what is it? The torment. But it did, which is good. Too bad Togashi is getting too old to finish Hunter x Hunter. Well, it would have been finished if, like, years ago, if he decided that the Dark Continent doesn't exist. But he's like, hey, Dark Continent. It's like, oh yes, we've finished the series. He's found his dad. Let's keep going. Like, imagine if one day Luffy finally finds One Piece and they're like, hey, turns out there's actually another treasure. And we're gonna go after that treasure now. That would be the worst ending possible. Like, the series would never end then. Hunter x Hunter had a perfect place to end the series and they decided not to. Like, the anime did it perfectly. The anime never needs to continue now. He found his dad, that's the end of the series. Nothing else needs to exist. But Togashi decided that, nope, not good enough. Actually, it's probably more like Hunter x Hunter was, like, making a shitload of money. And he was basically just told to continue it. Should I watch the original Hunter x Hunter? I haven't seen it to tell you. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage right now. I've heard mixed things about it. Oh my god, wow. Okay, yeah, stun locked me. Thank you, yep. Alright. That was fun. The original was kind of unnecessarily if you've seen the 2011 version. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's the first time I've had a character get knocked down. I think, yeah, it would be. Wow, Ray is just so much more powerful than Nana right now. Jesus. Oi! No. I don't want to have this game actually somehow make me actually struggle a little bit. That's no fun. I don't want to struggle. I play these games so I can just, like, wail on things. There we go. Wow. Okay, so we should have a revival item. Heal KO, cover 50% HP. Wait, can I not revive her? Wait, what? Oh, you have to use LB and RB instead of the D-pad. Sure, okay. Honestly, if you feel a series going on for too long, don't whine and bitch about it. Just ignore it and pretend that the bad parts don't exist. That's a fair argument, but I think it's also important to recognize that a series, the ending of a series is an important part of the series. And if you decide that right at the end, you're just going to basically decide the series isn't going to end, well, it does certainly hurt the experience that you've had. At least that's my thoughts on it. Oh yeah, Dark Souls is a very casual game. No, I do love Dark Souls. I just didn't expect this game to suddenly just have a massive difficulty spike. Like, this game has been dead simple up until this point, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're gonna actually make you have to pay attention a little bit, or you're gonna die. There we go. Now, the Souls games, I think, would be fun. I want to get around to it at some point. But she does so little damage to it. At least I can attack these things at a range very easily. Also, I like this Razor enemy we were fighting. Just like the shit show that Promised Neverland Season 2 was. It's not that bad. You watch FMA? I've only seen... I've heard about the ending of FMA, where they go to Germany. Is that a spoiler? Am I allowed to spoil a series from 20 years ago? Yeah, they go to Germany at the end of the series. Like, not their fake Germany they live in, like actual Germany. I don't understand it. Well, I understand it. The reason why it happened is because they caught up to the manga and were like, fuck it. Let's do whatever. That's entirely the reason why it happened. It certainly led to some interesting movies that got to come out afterwards, though. That were like, we're just gonna just do whatever the fuck we want. Doesn't even matter anymore. Absolutely make shit up. Wait, is that thing just stuck there? It's not gonna follow me. Oh shit, no it is. And now I'm stuck. Shit. Oh, this is... Yep, this is good. I literally cannot do anything here. This is great. Well, that was bad. I need to keep that in mind and don't do that from now on. I actually might run out of healing items. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Okay, I am burning through healing items right now. FMA 2003 isn't bad despite most being divergent from the manga. Yeah, okay, so it looks like a fun series regardless. I think a lot of people are like way too critical of anime and sort of take it like too seriously and think it's some like high art form that needs to like, I don't know, follow some sort of critical structure for the way anime must be made. I think it's the problem with anitubers, to be honest. I don't like anitubers, as you may be able to understand from previous things I've said. Yeah, I don't actually know what the point of that... Whoa! Okay, so if it hits them directly, it actually does a lot of damage. Wow. And it seems like it can hit two of them at once sometimes. Oh, okay. Nowhere near as much as Ray when she does a crit, but still, hey, it's still at least some damage. I might have to run back to the start of the area and buy more healing items. Like, how many do I have now? I've got seven of those left. Jeez, okay, this is gonna be bad. And the enemies just seem like there's getting more and more of them, and they're more and more annoying. That's that one. There we go. It seems like the one good thing about running Nanana is she's really good at building up her cry gauge. Have you seen Fubuki play Hollow Knight? That game looks like a lot of fun. I will have to play that at some point. I didn't realize she was saying shut up the entire time. That's cute. I don't think I own Hollow Knight just yet. Yeah, I don't think I do. I will pick it up at some point, though. Because it's not that expensive, even when it's not on sale. And I haven't decided 100% on what the next stream game is going to be. So, hey, maybe after I get bored of Doom and Hades, I will go and play that or something. I probably will do I keep saying I'm going to do a Hades stream on the weekend, and then I just don't. Because I kind of want to take a day off at some point. Otherwise, I'm pretty much just working literally 7 days a week. So that's sort of why I'm not doing the Sunday streams a lot of the time. I probably will do one this weekend, but we'll see what happens. I will not make any promises this time because I'll probably end up breaking it again. Is that one gonna lead anywhere? Oh, it leads to another room. Oh, no, it's just a thing. Okay. Ah, broken thought. Well, that's not very useful, is it? We don't need crafting items right now. We need healing items, damn it. But, holy crap, Nanana takes a lot of damage. She can get herself stun-locked very easily as well. Okay, okay. Let's deal with the casters first. Deal with you as well. Whoa. Okay, you're done. Okay, you're done as well. And get rid of you. And now you're good. Okay, cool. I keep using the wrong one. That one. There we go. And tear your health part with that one. Oh, jeez, look at that combo. I haven't been watching a ton of HoloLive recently. I haven't been watching a ton of VTubers in general, to be honest. Mainly just clips. I've sort of mentioned this in the past before, but sitting down and watching an entire stream is kind of difficult for me right now. I kind of find it hard to work when I have like a stream on in the background, so I usually try to avoid doing it. Which generally leads to, you know, having less time to do stuff. But I will probably get around to it at some point again. Here we go. Okay, I think I've got myself in some sort of rhythm that makes sense for Nanana. As long as I don't get myself trapped in a corner like I was going to there. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe not even like the really short clips. Like, I'm happy to watch, you know, the 10-minute clips that some people do. Like, especially like Nanas and that do. I'm more than happy to watch those, but an entire stream where it's like, some of this might not be entertaining, I kind of can't really justify sitting down for. Oi, that's not who I was aiming for. Okay. I honestly didn't think this game would ever get to the point where I actually had to pay attention to how I was fighting stuff. I honestly thought it would just stay dead simple forever, but hey, hard mode was actually a good choice. For once. Oi. Oh god. Nope, don't do that. You can't just take tank damage anymore. These things actually hit really hard now. It only took us 6 streams to finally get to the point where the game has some level of challenge. Oi, no using explosion near me. Let's see, where are we going? This way? Okay, so this way is going to be the correct way, I guess. The other way is going to be a side area. Go for that one first. Yes! Ah, and there's a Revenant here. God, it's not really a good order to deal with these guys, is there? Take you out. Wonder if I should be using this more. Well, that knocked out most of the rest of my healing items. I wonder if I'm still going to take damage from that. No, okay, so if you use that ability on an attack, you iframe through it. Okay, that's good. I might have to save that for really dangerous hits then. Good to know. Oh my god, that's so much. So, you actually boost up your chain while you're actually in idiot mode. So, if you're at like 128 chain, you're basically going to get yourself back into the mode very quickly. This is FOSS. This is not FOSS. This is why I am playing it on the gaming channel. I am not the like hardcore FOSS type that only consumes FOSS content and nothing else. Sometimes you're allowed to have fun. There we go. And that missed the one I actually wanted to hit. I think the best looking FOSS game probably is like Yeah, I'd say Xenotic. Xenotic actually looks really good. Partially because it is using just like Quake assets, so that does help. But even so, let's see. And drop bomb on you. And cool. Good, the range is done. One day, I will play a game that has good combat. Today is not that day, though. You know what would make the combat even slightly more entertaining? If they added, like, more voice lines. Ooh, that was close. Oh, your heavy attack and your normal attack are the exact same thing. Wow. There we go. Got something of value out of that. Oh, you got hopeful? Yeah, that... If there was a FOSS game that looked this good, everyone would know about it. I am running it on Linux, though, so there is that. Through, Proton. I think that enemy got the point. That's a bad joke. And I'm 100% sure that's not an original joke. I can't pin where it's from, though. I have a feeling it's from an abridged series. Oh god, this thing's gonna take so much damage. There we go. Whew. I guess 66 is the max multiplier we can get. That's sad. I would have liked it to be at like 100 or 200% multiplier. Oh, yeah. No, I have seen it. Okay, I know I'd seen it recently. Yeah, okay. That one hit YouTube recommendations again. Oh, right. The range on that one's really shit. Speaking of repetitive voice lines. Well, that one-shot her. Fucking hell. Well, that's another revival item to use. Rosie D's Kingdom Hearts video. The one where... Is the one... Are you talking about the one where it's like, cutscene animation versus in-game animation? Because I have seen that one, if that's the one you're referring to. If there's a specific one that's like something else about Kingdom Hearts, I probably have seen it, but I can't pin it down if I have. There we go. Honestly, I thought that Rei was the worst character, but holy crap, Nanana. I was excited for having Nanana in the party, but yeah, she's a little bit of a damage sponge. Not in the good way though. Not like these enemies who just take way too many fucking hits. She just absorbs damage and doesn't really do much of value from it. Trailer parody. No, I haven't seen that one. Okay, that's a new one for me then. Maybe these just have really high magic defense or something. She might just be bad at dealing with them, because Rei is much better. Which is not a statement I ever thought I would make. Ray is better at something. Yeah, I never thought I would say that, to be honest. The one that ends with him screaming, motherfucking Mike Wazowski. Oh, no, I may have seen that. Yeah. Oi, get away from me. I guess Ray can still tank some damage. Wait, maybe no, just has really shit gear on. That's possible. That's also possible. Wow, look at how much damage Ray does compared to no on this thing. Jesus. Oh, on these guys she does about as much damage. Okay. Actually, she does more damage. Yeah, she does more damage on these guys. Okay. So the big guys must have defense to sort of counteract her. Maybe it is like high magic defense then. I thought this would have been some sort of physical attack, but it makes sense that it's magical. And because that's an art, I guess it's a physical attack? This game doesn't do a good job at explaining how its attack system works, though. Yeah, ProZD makes amazing content. Anyone who hasn't checked this channel out before, honestly should. It is probably some of the best skit content on YouTube. There we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that knocked away like a quarter of your health bar with one hit. Can we have more revenants like these ones? There we go. How many are we at now? We're at, what, at 7? We're at 7, so we should be getting close to the end now. So there's probably only one more floor. How much money do we have? I think we should have enough to rebuy all of my healing items. Hopefully. Or maybe I'll have to play better. Oh, there's a boss. Okay. Well, that was quick. That was really quick. Oh, I guess that makes sense because there's going to be a boss at the top of the tower, yeah. King Dragon. Yeah, the King Dragon series. Yes, that's the one. Oh, God. Okay. Do we want to try to fight this boss with Nanana? I think Nanana might be better just to get some range on it and see what it can do. This is the top of the tower. Yes, it is. Maybe it's in the other tower. I guess being a revenant, she has the ability to sense revenants. What doth thee desire? Ranson, what doth thee desire? Why is a revenant protecting the gate of folly? Yeah, that's fair. Unknown alpha. This boy's an alpha. That looks pretty alpha to me. Okay, what are you gonna do to me? Oh, you're gonna bite me? Is that seriously all you're gonna do? Is that actually all you're gonna do? I presume this boss is the second stage. I desire thick thighs. Don't we all? Don't we all? Thick thighs save lives. Nope, I feel like that can stun lock me if I get in the corner there. Oh no, what is that? Oh, what are you doing? What was that? Okay, we can just keep distance on you. I don't know what that roar is for. I don't like it when things roar like that. Probably not going to be a good thing. There we go. We get you. Should have hit you with that, shouldn't I? Yeah, should. Yes? Yes. Mainly. Mostly. At some point. Nope. Okay, cool. He's just doing that. That's fine. That's not threatening at all. I wonder if my... No, my heavy doesn't... Oh, my heavy does... On the first attack, does more damage. Yeah, okay. The ability to physically head pat fruit. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I presume you've seen the Fruit clip where Fruit's wearing her own shirt now. This is very complex combat. This is like Call of Duty training zombies level of combat. This is very difficult. I haven't had to do this since the days I played like Black Ops. And we die in just as few hits as well. What the fuck is that attack supposed to be? He's not doing anything. This is just a needlessly long boss fight. It is so fucking easy. My combo is at 314 now. Am I gonna get a 999 combo on this guy? Probably not. We're at half health already. I thought something was gonna happen in this fight, but no. It's just like continuing on doing nothing. Oh my lord. 400 combo. I feel like Ray would at least be slightly harder, but now that you have Nalina, if an enemy doesn't have a ranged attack, like, it's useless. Peak gameplay, yeah. This is peak Call of Duty gameplay right here. It's still going. Like, have you seen a game with an easier boss fight than this? To be fair, if I get hit, I get one shot. So, maybe it's slightly harder, but it doesn't even have a second form. Like, maybe I thought it would get like a ranged attack or something. But it has that attack, which doesn't seem to do anything. Oh my god, this fucking boss is still going. Oh, well, I fucked that up. What? If I bait a bite, I should be able to smack you in the butt then. There we go. Even with Ray, this isn't that difficult. You just have to circle around it. Wow, that was so difficult. Also, I love that that was how I finished it. That was cool. Alright then. Alright. Will it? Do you have to go play the other half now? I wonder. Or do we just only get to see this side? bit more than Sea Lies, still such a pain. I'm currently reworking my script because of all of the new accounts. Right. People have asked me about the version that is not the official one. That is called RBW. Go check out RBW if you want something a bit easier.
あいつが言ってた。まだ終わりじゃない。塔はもう一つあるから。
レイ、今は脱出が先だよ。
あなたはどうするの？現世には戻れないでしょ。
ナナナは大丈夫。それより早く。
No, we'll just go like chill somewhere.
ナナナ逃げるから、レイも脱出してね。
You know Nanana can like traverse through the layers, right?
エピクロス。
Also, she can seemingly fly. So, she'll be good.
もしもし、ナナナ、大丈夫だった？
I do have a video that I need to plan about RBW.
ナナナは脱出成功だよ。
If she's calling you, she probably is fine. At least she's not... Well, no, she's already dead, I guess. How you doing, Yash?
レイは大丈夫？
ええ、塔は？
The tower's pretty fucked.
よかった。レイが無事で心配だったんだよ。
Okie dokie smoky. You're having a server war in your server? About what?
いいから質問に答えて。
ナナナたちが登った愚塔は道がなくなってもう近づけないよ。あとてっぺんがキラキラ光ってる。センたちが向かった方はそのままだね。
門は進めるようになったんでしょ？
途中までしか行けないよ。もう一つの愚塔もキラキラさせないとダメかも。
Please delete the A sound in... What? Yish? Yish? I'm not sure what you mean.
そっちに戻るから待ってて。
Yash? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure.
了解だよ。
あの二人、本当に何やってるの
？Alright then. How you doing, Philip? I have a feeling that maybe Ray will turn into a revenant by the end of the game. That's just my feeling. Okay, we need some better armor for Nanana probably. Yeah, okay. So we go rarity descending. We'll stick just a feeling on her. That should help out a bit. Hindi has a lot of unstressed A's, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So we don't need any of that gear anymore, so we can discard all of those. I'm dumb, I didn't click the discard button. Ah, Brody, what are you doing? Discard, 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 and then actually discard them. Perfect. Much better. And we can't do anything with those just yet. I don't know if there's even a point to upgrade the next hopes or just move on to just a feeling. Yeah, I'll leave them for now, because Ray is perfectly fine with her damage. You can put Nanana in a school swimsuit. Hot take time, is it? What are we making a hot take on? I don't have time to play with Thelma. We still don't have time to play with the dog. Opinions on Uncle Ted. I think he's a kind of a crazy man. I'm not entirely sure where the idolization comes from with Luke. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't get it. There's clearly some extended lore here, some like extended Linux lore that I'm missing for why I should care at all about him. Aha. I still have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce your name. Anyway, let's go on to foolish question, foolish answer. The second tower, Tower of the second Tower of Folly, yes. Words. Words are hard, apparently. I don't know, maybe G doesn't like me now that I said I don't particularly care about Uncle Ted.
ずっと見張ってたんだけど、こっちの愚刀は変化ないね。
I wonder what's happened to Sen and Kokoro.
こっちはナナナが脱出した後に足場が全部崩れちゃったからもう近づけないよ。
Right.
まだ通れそうにない。
ナナナは死んでるからナナナだけなら通れるかもしれないけど。
Well, yeah, but you probably can't come back.
一人でどうなるっていうの？あなたに未来を蘇りさせることができるの？
そうだよね。霊が行かないと。ごめん。
もう一つの塔を起動させないと。
センたちのところに行く？
Yeah. Law, I think it's a very seductive ideology to say everything is technology's fault. Yeah, that I can see why there'd be people who do idolize him. Just like with every sort of crazy person out there, there's always going to be some people who idolize their insane ideology. Like, look at Eddie, for example. Look at any, like, serial killer in prison. There are women lining up to sleep with him. I don't understand it, but that's just how the world functions for some reason. Game is a mess of Sony phone. Yeah, everything in this game is an ad for Sony. My life would be so much easier if BW didn't spit out raw JSON. I honestly don't know what they were thinking. Actually, no, I know what they were thinking. They weren't. They weren't thinking at all. They were just like, let's just... Fucking hell, that dollop damage. They were just like, screw it. We're just going to make the laziest client imaginable. Absolute laziest client imaginable. Did no work on it. No way? No way there are women lining up to sleep with serial killers? Is that what you're saying? Why we should be switching over to Ray for this one. And we do that, and then we should go. Oh. What's out tomorrow at 2 AM? Oh, you mean what's the new video tomorrow? Tomorrow there's no video because tomorrow's live stream. There may be a short, may not be. The shorts are sort of like a bonus thing that if I decide to make one, I make one. Well, yeah, they could output like XML to the terminal or something, but they store all of the data in JSON, or I guess their return data is JSON anyway. Pretty much they're not doing any parsing on the return data. They're just like, screw it. Whatever the API returns, that's what you get to see. You're in class 12? Okay. Why not in any of the other classes? What's wrong with classes 1 through 11? Yeah, there's a like a double delay here. So there's a delay from YouTube and there's a delay from Restream as well. I should look into YouTube, see if there's a way I can reduce it on YouTube's end. There may be, because there is some like options for lower delay. I don't know how much of a lower delay it's going to be though. How much? I think the delay is actually pretty big at this point. I'll look into it for tomorrow's stream, see what I can do. But there's ultimately going to be a big delay. It's sort of just the nature of doing a restream. It comes with some nice benefits, but yeah, that chat interaction does suffer a little bit. It's not as much of an issue on like a more active chat, but for a slow chat, it does seem like sort of nothing happens for a while. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't paying enough attention. $11 is first year, 12 is second year, and then 3 to 4 years the course you want. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Grab these ones. And off to this way. I think I've worked out the delay before. I think it's like a couple of seconds. So it's nothing super crazy, but it does become a bit of a problem sometimes. Restream does not like my chats. What do you mean? I see most of them, I think. Any chats that do disappear are mainly going to be a problem of YouTube deleting stuff. As long as you're not using like weird characters, it should be fine. But YouTube does like to moderate your chat for you. YouTube doesn't think that you are able to maintain a sensible chat yourself. Which does sort of bother me. I would like YouTube to just leave my chat alone. If I want to moderate it, then I can moderate it. But nope, that's not what's gonna happen. Oh, not enough SP. Pay attention. Oh, just got it. Perfect. I can knock you out of that. I have comp science for college and linguistics. Oh, that's cool. What made you want to do comp science and linguistics? Luke would be proud. Oh, the comp science linguistics? Yeah, he would be. Actually, today at Act 343.2 is that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see where we're going. Oh my god, this fucking map is enormous! Oh, is there anything? Okay, no, that's not the way I want to go. This way? Is that just a path? Oh, path to a slightly empty room. Which makes English not an official language. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, they do. Nana is not the best character in my opinion. At least to play. I like her in cutscenes, but yeah, her combat lines they get repetitive very quickly. Yeah, Ray is a lot less annoying because she doesn't like say words the entire time. Just making like ha hoo ha. That's, I'd say, yeah, you're probably onto something. That is far less annoying. I think Nana, yeah, Nana might be the worst for that. All of the others basically the same as Ray. I still don't like the fact there are basically no voice lines in the combat. But it's made worse by Nanana. Thank you for the follow. Philo? Yeah. I don't know if I said that name entirely wrong. How are you doing? It will take 1 year to be implemented. We now have 21 official languages. That's too many languages. I didn't realize you're on Twitch too. Yeah, I do the gaming stuff on Twitch. And I need to go and actually, I want to put the regular live stream stuff as well, the main channel stuff on Twitch as well. And I'll just do it in like the live chatting, or what's it? The just chatting section. Latency seems better. You are Phil from YouTube. Oh, okay. Holy shit, this did a lot of damage. These guys have no physical defense. Wow. Oh yeah, okay, awesome. I don't think I've ever seen someone use the same name on both Twitch and YouTube, so it is nice if people like to explain who they actually are. Because I'm not gonna work it out otherwise. Cutscene. No. I think they're the same tower. That's too many languages. Where are Sen and Kokoro? Sen and Kokoro are probably in the tower. Maybe. Jesus Christ, Ray. None is gonna realize Ray is not actually like a nice person. I feel bad for Nanana now. She's wanted a friend. Yeah, it's sad that old Pog is gone. But you know, it's 2021. Also, the Pog guy hated the Pog emote. Keeping it would just be a great way to piss him off. Aww. Here we go. Hindi and English needed, and if you want, you can take 20 other official or 20 other languages prescribed by the government. That's too many languages. Just pick like 2. 2's fine. Here we go. I'm sure if this game had had mod support, someone would probably mod out Nanana's voice lines for other voice lines she uses. And just make her like slightly less annoying in combat. Oh, I thought that would hit it. Damn. Oh, that one did. Cool. Oh my lord. I do like Twitch. It is a fun website. I don't usually use it too often, but if I don't know. Yeah, there is. What needs to be lowered? I can lower anything that needs to be lowered. We've got these 4 sliders here. Let me know what needs to be touched. Because I can hear it fine for me, but I can't hear what's relative to my voice. Oh. Well, I could like do this and turn it off. And now the combat is really weird. Because now there's no voice lines. Also, thank you for the beer money, Will. I appreciate it, as always. Here we go. Do I actually have my my Streamlabs link on my Twitch account? Oh, actually, it should be on my YouTube. I don't know if it's on my Twitch though. I think it's on my YouTube. Otherwise, he's just using... No, because the link would be different between my two accounts. So yeah, it has to be on my YouTube. I don't know about Twitch though. Because I need to actually go and update my panels. Like, I started doing them at one point and then got lazy with it. Beer is cheaper in India. I presume most things are probably cheaper in India. That should knock out that one. I'll never understand the Twitch culture though. As much as I like the platform, I see what happens in Twitch chats. I'm like, I don't know what in the world is going on in this chat right now, at all. This is probably like the most tame chat like a Twitch will ever have, just because most of it's coming from YouTube. It's pure democracy. All right, I can get behind that. If I can't actually distinguish between the battle voices and the cutscene voices. So if I don't turn the voice volume back up, then we won't actually have voices in the cutscene, which might be a problem. This game's actually really weird without voice lines. Wow. There's just no... I don't know how I feel about this. How you doing, Gavin? Welcome to the show. Zoomers communicate with these tiny meme faces nowadays. Yeah, I get that much. I don't know what half of them mean on Twitch, though. Outside of the ones that, like, make them to the outer world. Like, the Twitch, the ones that just stick inside of the Twitch world. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. The meme culture on Twitch is too much for me. I barely manage to avoid the YouTube drama, and I try to avoid drama like the plague. I don't think it's a drama thing. Wait, here we go. Here's a cutscene with no voices. Can I fix that? Nope. This cutscene's just gonna have no voices. Alright. So, that's fine. So I have to have the voices enabled if I want to have cutscene make sense. Aww. Here, okay, I'm gonna turn the voices back on just so we can actually hear the cutscenes. That should be better? I don't know. Are you guys having a problem with Elizabeth II as the Queen? Australia doesn't really care about the Queen of England at all. We don't really care about, like, you know, any British royalty. Like, I don't know what it's like in India, but in Australia, they're just treated as, like, regular celebrities. Back to the great none in our voices. When Sen is back in the party, then we can play as Sen as well. Thank you for the follow, Dark Sirican. Probably butchered your name as well. I think we have broken a new record on Twitch, at least for me. 2 followers in 1 stream. Crazy. Oh, I got a new achievement. That's cool. Actually, speaking of new achievements, is the Ludwig stream still going? The one where he was doing the uncapped sub stream? I think people don't know about the Twitch. I think that's the case as well. To be fair, I don't usually get as many viewers on the gaming streams anyway. Oh, it's yours? Oh. Yeah, as I said, no one uses the same name on YouTube and Twitch. I think I'm like one of the few people who actually do that. Outside of like creators who are trying to brand themselves. I just search on Twitch itself for your name. Well, Twitch is really bad for recommending content. Because it orders stuff by the number of viewers. And this isn't a popular category anyway, so it's not like playing Crystar is going to make my channel grow. No one's looking for Crystar streams. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm like the only person streaming Crystar, to be honest. But yeah, I was saying about that Ludwig stream before. Basically, if you don't know what was happening, he was doing a subathon where basically, if you sub to his channel, he continues the stream going on for a couple more minutes. And last I heard, it had been going on for like a week. And every time he went to sleep, there was more time left on the clock. Well, yeah, that's fair. Like, I like to play... My favorite sort of stream games are the ones where I can just sort of play them, and it doesn't really matter about the game I'm playing. Like, as much as I enjoy Doom and Hades, those games take a lot more attention to actually play. It's a bit harder to just be like, I'm just gonna play Hades and not really pay any attention to it. Xenotic. Okay, Xenotic's an exception because everyone sort of loves Xenotic. Like, that's just a fun one to play with the community. Plus, it's Foss, so that also helps. No breaks, nah. Are they dead? They better not be dead. I might do one tomorrow. I haven't decided what stream I'm doing tomorrow. Hey, it's people talking about Richard Stallman. Oh god, I just bumped my second monitor and it flashed a bit. I don't like that. Portal? That'd be fun as well. I don't actually own Portal. Do I? Maybe I do. I'm not sure. Yeah, you get to see me be really bad at puzzle games when I eventually play Portal. I'll get around to Portal at some point. I've heard obviously amazing things about it. I posted... Okay, I'll wait for this cutscene to end and then we'll talk about that. But I do have some extra thoughts on the RMS thing. Oh, Realm of the Mad God would be so much fun.
証なら私の役に立たないならいちいち出てこないでください。
Oh, Jesus, Ray.
これは思ったより重篤じゃな。
I haven't played since the re-release. To some extent, I have a programmer brain.
目的は済んだから帰るよ。
I'm a GPT-3 AI, yes. Yeah, we'll go with that, sure.
目的ってあの死には関係ない。例の顔を見たかっただけじゃ。
Hmm.
今のレイちゃんを見ておきたかっただけだよ。では、期待に応えて消えるかな。
Bye, Memphis.
またね。レイちゃん、大好きだよ。
As the game goes on, Ray is becoming just as creepy as Fellas.
なんだったのかな。
あの双子はずっとそう人の神経を逆ですることばかり。まともに相手をするだけ無駄だから。
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil... I got spoiled on something that happens a bit later in the game. I'm not gonna say it though. But it's big.
休憩できたでしょ。
Brody Minecraft RP. Are we just gonna be doing like a remake of Shadow of Israfel or something like that? I can get behind that. Okay, so that's nothing over here. Yeah, it's just an empty room. Oh wait, there was an enemy here? Oh, I didn't even notice. But what I was saying about the RMS thing, I think the FSF is kind of fucked. No matter what they do at this point. So, the fact that they brought RMS back means there's going to be a lot of people who just have no interest in ever supporting the FSF anymore. No matter what happens, even if the entire board gets ejected. Pretty much the fucked Software Foundation is a much better name at this point. So all of the people who now don't like RMS and just want him to be completely ejected and the board ejected, even if the board gets ejected, they're never coming back. And I would say that wasn't a big deal if only some of the supporters that had pulled out weren't people like Red Hat and the GNOME Foundation and the Tor Project and Mozilla. So the FSF is going to lose a shitload of funding. So none of those people are coming back no matter what. So now, if the FSF, say, for example, was to eject the entire board, those people don't come back, but then also the people who don't want RMS ejected, those people will leave as well. So basically, there's no good option for the FSF at this point. No matter what they do, they're going to lose a shitload of funding, and they already have, and a lot of it's not coming back. So, the FSF will exist in some capacity, but I think they're going to basically fade into irrelevancy because of the fact that there are people who just cannot tolerate the existence of RMS. No matter what they do about him, it's just... the organization has been tainted at this point, and it's pretty much good to think of it as good as dead. I don't like that, but that's, I think, the direction it's going to go. I don't know, maybe someone has some different thoughts on it, and I'm just, like, really overblowing the situation, but that's how I think it's going to go down. Which is sad. Because I don't want this year to be the year the FSF falls. So that... even though they haven't done a ton of stuff in the past couple of years, they're still a very important organization. That sort of acts as like an... I guess you'd think of it like a... the image of the free software movement. But free software is sort of going by the wayside with, like... open source becoming the primary focus now, which is great because that means that business interests have basically as much sway over everything that happens as anyone else. It's scary for the future of free software. Well, yeah, the direction we're going is towards open source and ethical source. I don't think there's a, I don't think there's a future where RMS or the FSF continues to function. How about this? Microsoft create an alternative to the FSF, supported by Red Hat and Canonical, and take over the world. So the OSI? That's basically what it's going to end up being. Not created by Microsoft, but the OSI is where that's going to where that's going to go towards. Other possibilities is Europe FSF will take over, since they have a very anti-RMS stance. I did not know there was a European branch that I should care about. RMS didn't do anything new, that's the thing. What originally got him removed from the FSF is he ate his foot. No, if that was what got him removed, he would have never been the president. He would have just got booted out day one. He's very good at eating stuff from his feet. No, what initially happened was he made some comments in support of Jeffrey Epstein and Marvin Minsky, which were really poorly thought out at the time because this was in the middle of 2019, which was basically the height of Me Too. And making comments like that at the time was just a good way to get your entire career shut down. Yeah, also, he shouldn't have fucking said anything in support of Jeffrey Epstein to begin with, because that's a stupid, absolute stupid position to be in. And also some blog posts from, like, years earlier came to light where he was talking about... Well, there was one thing where basically he was talking about whether it was, like, morally right if you know your kid was going to be handicapped, if that, to actually give birth to that kid. And... being Stallman doesn't really care about people's feelings, so he sort of worded it in a way that didn't put any care on, like, the how a parent would feel about it. It was just, like, looking at it as a purely morally right or wrong question, and that obviously you can then take as... You can quote mine that very easily, and basically come up with ways to pretty much just slander him. Other positions which are very much indefensible were his, what he said about, like, age of consent laws, and, some of it's not as bad as others, but when he was saying things like it's not exactly a bad thing to have pictures of underage children, or underage, child implies underage. An underage person, if you weren't the one that takes the picture, which is obviously an indefensible position. But Stallman being Stallman doesn't really care for, like, human emotions, which I think is part of the, like, whatever sort of... some people think he has autism, but he obviously has some sort of, like, mental handicap that makes it so he can't really understand normal social cues properly. Force doesn't care about your feelings. Pretty good motto if you think. Well, yeah, if RMS is the leader, it definitely is. Like, that's a very apt description. If anyone who's listening to this is like, oh, are you supporting Richard Stallman? Like, no, I don't support a word Richard Stallman said. I also don't support the removal of someone by the use of an angry mob. Wait, what is happening? Oh, I'm just talking about Stallman. Stallman is a big boy. He can take responsibility for the things he said, but nothing new has come to light. Like, it's not like any new statements were made by Stallman. It's basically just remove Stallman for what he was already removed for, pretty much. This way? Yes. And knock that one out. Cool. One hit. I have one more video planned about Stallman, and then I really don't want to talk about it anymore after that, to be honest. I would like to go back to just not caring about politics in the Foss world, but that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. So, as much as I would like to not keep talking about it, yeah, it's sort of have to. Could make a fun video looking at the RMS website. God, yeah, that would be interesting. Go back and read some of the blog post being, or the blog post that got him cancelled. He also talked about the age, or any age of consent being, or any age okay to be any age okay to give consent. Yeah, that's one of the positions where I'm like, okay, I don't exactly have a problem with him talking about, like, whether the age of consent should be changed or anything, but trying to defend that position is absolutely insane. I think there's a difference between discussing whether something should be and actually trying to support that as a position. I think those are very important distinctions to be made. Like, for example, you can discuss slavery, for example, but then being in defense of it is a completely different position to that. That's sort of the point I'm making there. KDE and Red Hat stopped their membership to the FSF. Because they are very much anti-Stallman. That's basically why. And that's dead. Cool. As I said, Stallman is a big boy, he can defend himself, so... My general point is that once Stallman is gone, that won't be the end of it. There are other people who... there are other people who are going to be removed. There will be other people, whether that be Torvalds or anyone else. It's going to happen, and it won't stop at Stallman. Because it doesn't stop at one person in any community this happens in. But... I don't know if we're past the point of no return already. We might be. Do we know why you're a butterfly? I don't know. When you die, you become a butterfly in this game. I don't know if it was explained why. Oh yeah, I can understand why they wouldn't want to associate with RMS for sure. But that's why I'm saying, like, not Stallman, the FSF is fucked at this point. Because now, no matter what happens, if, say, like, Red Hat comes out and says, okay, now that RMS and the board is gone, we're going to support the FSF again. Well, now you're all of a sudden supporting the FSF, and that associates Red Hat with the FSF. So the FSF is completely fucked no matter what happens, basically. Because butterflies hate Brody, they always show up. Why do I keep playing games with butterflies in them? Really? Ray's acting strange? You think? Oh. Yeah, I recovered from being a butterfly. Now I'm just a unicorn. If everyone's minds were exposed to Stallman's blog, which wasn't even that exposed, everyone... Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, basically everyone has a reason to be just locked out from every single industry they would ever want to be in. It's just that Stallman doesn't have a filter. And he's willing to discuss these things that most people keep as, like, thought experiments in their brain. The guy started out really wise, but something broke on him, got worse with time. I don't know if he got worse with time, or there's just more of a spotlight on some of the stuff that he said, because most of the articles came out in, like most of the blogs that are being used as evidence for him being, like, a horrible person were from, like, 2003. There's nothing I've seen cited besides, like, the Epstein thing that's actually modern. I think it's I can't even say that. Autismness. That's, yeah. I think it's that comes with a high IQ. That seems to be a common trend. I don't know if there's, like, some scientific backing for why that's the case, but it seems like not having any understanding of social cues also comes with, like, really high intelligence. Which for some people who can actually harness it well, does, like, really help them out. Other people, on the other hand, they don't really know what to actually do.
こいつらどっから湧いたんや。
あと少しというところでそこをどけ。
When did he start eating foots? Foots? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I said foots instead of foots. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. It's one of those days, is it? What is a foot? Foots. What is the English language? I don't know when he started eating foots.
なんや。
何時の心根にある願望は勇気への像なりその求めに従いさあこの村き願いを叶えるがよい
Ah, okay, so because their desire is to defeat revenants, it's just like, hey, have some revenants. Whereas with Rey, it's to protect her sister, so that's why the boss fight was very different. Uh-huh. Just sounds like an extreme British accent. Well, being British is a disease. There's no cure for being British.
人の心を覗いて勝手に利用すんな。
私の正義は仲間から託された使命すら果たせないのか。
I wonder if we're gonna help out Sen and Kokoro or just leave them to fight the revenants. Fuck them. Who cares?
そうあなたまで私に逆らうの。レイどうしちゃったの？みんながもういいよ。
I don't know if there's any confirmation, but go look at the is it the RMS open letter on Hacker News? The people on Hacker News are like absolutely determined that he has autism. I don't know what handicap Stallman has, but you can tell by the way he handles social interactions that there's like either he has just never like had friends as a kid, or he has some sort of issue with the way he handles it, interactions like that. But I'm not sure. If someone has any confirmation on that, let me know. Maybe he talked about it in like a blog 30 years ago or something. I don't know.
私は自分がどうなっても構わない。これ以上何を失っても後悔しない。
Because it seems like people are absolutely certain that he does. So, maybe there was a discussion of it at some point. Nana left the party. Well, yeah, you can't treat it, you can only, like, manage it. Okay, so now we get to fight... Oh, our cry gauge is completely broken now. I did notice it was breaking throughout this area. Maybe it's because Ray is acting so weirdly. So now her stand is not going to help her. Okay, so bad things are going to be happening very soon, I guess, then. At least Ray's the best one to have for this fight. I just have one of my questions. How do you set up your Linux Rocks account to sync with Twitter? I will send you a link on Discord afterwards. But there's a website I use that basically manages a little service that does it for me. You can go and host some stuff yourself as well. I think Donald might have something to do it yourself. But I just use this service that does it. The source code for it is open source. But it's just a pain in the ass to host this one yourself. There are much better ones if you want to do self-hosting. I still have no idea if that's supposed to be an attack or something. The more question marks there are, the more emphasis there is on it. Yes, exactly. Oh, okay, that is an attack. Okay. Exactly, yes. I don't know what that emote's supposed to mean, but yes. Whatever that emote means. Yes, Brody, run directly into the attack. Good job. You're a good gamer. This is like elite gamer strats right here. Just take damage because that's how you do more damage. This is just a speed run strat I'm doing. Wait, are you stun locked if I... Wait, did the AI break if I just run at it like that? Oh my god. Oh, it might just continue to circle forever if I do that. That's great. Even though it has an attack to deal with that, the AI is just on a very, very abusable loop. Smack your butt. So how's everyone's day doing? Because I didn't even pay much attention to this. I say and then I fucking take damage. How's everyone's day doing? Or how's it go? What do you got planned if the day's just starting? Because I know if Yash is still here, it's very early in the morning, and you should be sleeping if you're not already. Same with Hum. Hum should have been sleeping as well. I don't know why he even showed up. I appreciate it though. This reminds me of a couple of the fights in Dark Souls, but, you know, if the fights were, like, very simple and the game was broken. Like, it has that structure of a game that could be difficult if they just designed the AI. Not just designed the AI well, just designed the AI. Because I can think of so many ways that this fight actually could be difficult. Like, why does this thing have wings? Like, why do the wings not do anything? It could do, like, a spin attack or something like that. Off work with the flu. Oh, that's too bad. The audio broke there. Well, hopefully you get better soon. I was wondering why you were here, because it's pretty early. Just refactoring my BW wrapper. Hmm. Oh, see you later. Have a good sleep. Love you too. Well, yeah, she's basically been absorbing people's torments throughout the entire game, so I'm guessing having to deal with all these people with, like, horrible, horrible lives has basically been like destroying her spirit.
レイ、なんでみんなのこと。
待て、ナナナ。これは私たちの不甲斐なさが招いたことだ。
Yeah, the JSON blob is fun.
でも本当に危なかったんだよ。
A group project and a test. What sort of group project you got?
ええやん、助かったんやから。
They are way too accepting of Ray being an absolute horrible person. How are you doing, Manote? I'm guessing you are new to the streams? I haven't recognized your name before, but you are a Twitch viewer, so you might have a different name if you watch over on YouTube. Or maybe you're actually someone who discovered the stream. That would be crazy.
愚刀は起動できました。
Still 11 p.m. here.
愚問を超えられる。
So you should be going to bed at some point then.
行きましょう。
みんな怪我してるよ。今は戻った方がいいよ。
Aww.
だったら。そうです。
Ah, damn. Okay. Well, welcome anyway.
戻りましょう。
今なんて言おうとしたんや。
何もないですよ。一人で門へ向かうつもりだったのだろうな。私たちを見限って。
I presume that's gonna be like the overall thing that's gonna happen. She's gonna somehow deal with all of the torments she's had and become a better person from it. But at this stage, we're sort of at like the height of the story. So we're about halfway through the game. So if we go with like, you know, how stories should like ramp up around the middle and then towards the end they'll like, you know, solve everything off. That's around the point that we should be at now.
ほんまに。どうしたんや。
So we're in the middle of Ray just suffering the worst possible life right now.
思った以上に壊れるのが早かったね。
Oh, this was the plan, was it, Mephis?
レイちゃん、レイちゃん、大好きなレイちゃん。壊れちゃうのは寂しいよ。しくしく。
I will stream Nep at some point. I want to finish this game off first.
そうじゃ。
Oh, maybe. I don't know. You might be right about that as well.
お気に入りのおもちゃが壊れることほど悲しいことはないからの。
I don't know. I've never played Super Neptunia RPG. That might be fun as well, but I don't think it works on Proton. I think it's actually balked. So I might have to buy that on console.
しくしく。
Shiku shiku.
メソメソ。
Shiku shiku meso meso. Beautiful.
じゃ
I
あ、
love
こ
it.
れが終わりではない。
As for the Rebirth games, I know up until Victory works fine. If you did ever stream NEP, would you set the audio to JP or English? Is English even an option? Why would you... I know there are people who play in English, but I don't understand it. The English voices are so bad compared to the Japanese ones. And Yui Horie is like my favorite seiyuu in the entire world. Like, Nepgear is great. Like, why would I ever play with the English voices?
そうだよね。メフィスちゃん。
さて、
壊れた器から流れ落ちるのは。
優秀を飾る。
Also, I don't want to hear, like, the English version of Nep's jumping quote. Jump like a kangaroo! Jump around like a kangaroo!
乾いて粉々に砕け散った
Oh.
器だったものの
Oh,
かも。
did Noble do it in English? Why?
どちらにしても
Why would you do that to yourself?
楽
楽
し
しみ。
That would be too much suffering for me.
もうすぐだからね。以来。
Where is Thelma?
セレマ、ここで何してるの？
Oh shit, I know what's gonna happen. I know.
いつも言ってるでしょ。セレマのベッドはここじゃ。セレマ。セレマ。セレマ。
Yeah, the dog's dead.
セレマ。なんで？起きて、セレマ。セレマ。 セレマ、セレマ、セレマ、あなたまでいなく。私、どうして何も。
Eat the dog corpse. Jesus Christ,
知りたくなるほど苦しくて、もう苦しそうなくらい悲しいのに、私どうして？
think because you're going insane, Ray.
私本当に壊れちゃった。
She's been mind broken. Oh god. For the record, Ray and Thelma are the same age, so she is like, I think the dog's like 15 or so. Oh, there's still a Thelma button. Fucking hell. Alright then. Oh. So we're stuck with all of these torments now. Okay. Well, I don't feel like talk. Alright then. Well, we have to go into this area with full torments. Does that mean the dog is now a butterfly bear dog? I don't know. I wonder if dogs get sent to purgatory as well. That hasn't really been explained at this point. No, she thinks too much about it being insane. Right now, she's just depressed and embittered. She might get insane later. Maybe, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what being full of torments is going to do to us. Oh, there's a filter on.
レイちゃん、ちょっと待ち。
So this, I guess, is to, like, show that Ray is, like, really depressed and, like, the world is all grey and things like that.
何ですか、心さん。私、
もう行かないと。
ここから先別行動を取る必要性はないだろう。
そうだよね。みんな一緒の方がいいよ。
どうして？
うちら仲間というか友達ちゃうんか。
ココドさんはアナムネシスに復讐することが目的のはずです。
I think... well, her dog corpse was near her mirror, so I presume that she took it away.
そうやけど。
センさんは自分が正義だと思う行動をとっているだけです。
否定はしない。
ナナナは本人すらついてくる理由がわからない。
But she's your friend, Ray. She's here because she wants to support you.
レイが好きだから。多分。
みんな目的も理由もバラバラです。
Yes, because you're different people. That's usually how this goes down.
いえ、いいんです。だってそれが普通なんですから。
Yes, Ray. This is how normal human relationships function.
私はいつも一人でした。
Oh god, she is actually the edgy goth kid.
父も母もすでに亡くなっています。
Wait, did she live in this mansion by herself then?
仲の良かった友達も1年前のバス事故で亡くなりました。
そうなのか。それは知らなかった。
Jesus Christ! Maybe if she leaves it there long enough, it'll become a rug. You might be onto something. Yeah. It might also start to smell a bit though, so you probably should like clean the meat out. I don't know. I don't know how dog meat would taste.
セレンは、いえ、残っていた家族もいなくなりました。
No one knows the name of your dog. You could just say Thelma.
一人ぼっちは私にとって普通のことなんです。
Like she is actually just like has this game just become about a doomer?
私がレイなんて名前なのもきっと両親が何もない私の未来を見越してつけたんです。
そんなわけないやろ。
Ray does
親
not
が
mean
子に
zero.
つける名前っていうのはな、軽いもんちゃうんや。
No, they just buy a big name, a big book of kids' names, and just pick one at random.
今となっては確かめようもないですから。でも私にはまだ
Your dead sister who you
妹
killed.
がいます。妹の未来のためなら私は何だって犠牲にできます。私自身もきっと仲間や友達でさえもいつか犠牲にするかもしれない関係なら
Jesus.
ここで仲間も友達ごっこも全部終わりにした方が健全じゃないですか。
Okay, so that didn't translate properly. So, that sentence is actually way worse than what Ray was saying there. When people name their child Ray, they like NGE, probably. So, Tomodachi Gokko basically just means like playing as friends. So pretty much she's just saying to them that we should stop pretending to be friends.
もう来ないで。
レイ、そんな寂しいこと言うレイは好きじゃないよ。
See you later, Will. Have fun. Try to get better soon.
言いたいことはよう分かったわ。レイの考えや意志だ。尊重はしたい。だが納得はできそうにないな。
Well, what's gonna happen now? Oh, it's just Fellas and Mephis.
ふむ。
Humu.
どうやら
Good observation, thank you.
壊れた器からは何も滴ってきそうにないね。ただただ。
So clearly they had some goal here with trying to break Ray.
壊 心がすり減って元来の人間性まで失われつつある。このまま心がどんましていく。まさにゼロじゃな。
空っぽ空っぽ空っぽのレイちゃん。
稀有なイデアの輝きをしておったから少しは期待したんじゃが。
もうイデアは無理そうだね。空っぽから生まれ
Empty is born from emptiness.
空っぽ
Darkness within darkness. Darkness within darkness awaits you.
まあよい。あれだけの資質じゃまかり間違ってアレセイヤが生まれてしまうよりはよかろう。
Alikia. Are we introducing new concepts to this game now?
メフィスちゃん心配性。
そうじゃな。人の身一つではまあありえんことじゃ。さて壊れたおもちゃじゃが所有者としてその最後は見届けねばな。
メフィスちゃんやっぱり優しい。
Sure, yeah. We'll say kind. That's one descriptor.
前
When you say the darkness thing, you should also wiggle your hands around like Xehanort does. Okay, so Ray's the only one in the party. I won't go back anymore. Okay. Ray's the only one in the party, and there's a filter on stuff. Oh, her attacks have a different color now. Interesting. There's obviously some meaning to that. Like, she's just super depressed now, so like there's darkness in her heart. 666 damage. Perfect timing. The thing where he raises one hand that looks like it's melting invisible udder. Yeah.
天国の中間層だね。
The peddler doesn't care about us. Just like, yeah, you can go chill. Oh, I'm excited to play Kingdom Hearts again.
またのご利用を。お、この一撃で沈んで。
These enemies just don't care about me? Okay.
沈んで。えい、やった。
Sure. Keyblade! Keyblade! That's all you need to know about Xehanort. The most important part about his character. I recently found out where, like where in the series that quote actually came from. I've played Birth by Sleep. I didn't pay attention to it when it was said, but the way he says Keyblade is just so fucking perfect. Keyblade! The only KH game I ever want to replay now is 2 Final Mix. Yeah, 2 is such a good game.
この先に未来が待ってる。
I adore Kingdom Hearts 2. It is such an absolute... It is by far the best part of the franchise. Without a doubt. I don't know if I'll play through the entire series or just play through the ones I want to play through, but I do want to play some more Kingdom Hearts again. But I still haven't played 3, so... Yeah. That'll be a completely new experience for me. All I know is about like some of the random boss fights that happen from time to time. And I know you start in like Olympus Coliseum or something. Which is a interesting choice. Yes, I am. That is where I'm talking about the words. But yes, I was specifically making jokes about the Just a Pancake videos because they're fucking great. I've been watching a couple of those like Kingdom Hearts channels, which seems like such a such a small niche to get yourself into, but it seems like there's a lot of like really popular channels in that niche, which is so weird that like a single game franchise can have that. Yeah, I recommend Just a Pancake to everyone. Does a quite a good job at breaking down at just how dumb the series is and showing it in like a very short form. Did you see the KH3 parody? No, I haven't, because I want to play KH3 first. I feel like I won't get as many of the jokes if I don't play it. But I've watched, there was one where it was like, all of the parodies together. And then, I think there was the 3-1 in there as well, and I was like, I'm just going to skip 3 for now. It just doesn't really make sense to watch it. With a new skill, this is Wrath Blow. Why are there so many of the same abilities? Spell that casts a tornado, it hurts nearby enemies with a launch effect. A spell that summons a tornado and damages adjacent enemies with a launch effect. Oh, wow, those are so different. What was it, that one? That's such a different move. Wow. I guess that one moves. The other one, like, I think the other one was stationary. That might be fun. Yeah, I can get behind that stream. Peak content, yes. Peak content is just reacting to other people's content. That is just the way you be a YouTuber nowadays. I say this after making my own reaction video, but, you know. I wouldn't do it on the main channel. It would be on the gaming channel. I sort of want the main channel to relatively stay Linux focused. Imagine trying to draw out KH players within a Linux community. There's probably like a lot of people who've played Kingdom Hearts, because a lot of weebs, and Kingdom Hearts is one of those games that a lot of people probably played like as a kid as well. Like whether they've played the entire series or not is another question, but most people at least have some memories of playing Kingdom Hearts. You know, unless you're an Xbox kid. In which case, I feel bad for you. But anyone with parents that loved them, that bought them a PS2, they would have played Kingdom Hearts when they were young. Well, yeah, it's not like I necessarily have to do Linux-focused stuff on the main channel, but if it's not Linux-focused, I usually want it to be, like, more about me than, rather than just doing something just completely random like that. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind in the future and try out something else, but for now, I'm sort of happy with the way it's structured. That is a really powerful spell, actually. Wow. And knock that out. Jokes, and you have no idea what KH is. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, hon. I could imagine that you probably had Plan 9 installed from birth. You just have never used anything else on a computer. It's just only Plan 9. Your entire brain just functions on Plan 9. Here we go. Before you can even say your first word, you're already running a computer with Plan 9 on it. Sweet. Yeah, that's a good explanation. Also darkness and darkness and darkness and also darkness. Lots of darkness. Wait, have you seen the video where it's counting every time darkness is said throughout the Kingdom Hearts franchise? Because it's some, like, insane number. Oh, sorry, it was dark or darkness. And I think if you did, like, a drinking game with it, you would die during Kingdom Hearts 1. This is a really good attack for Ray. Wow. Okay, Ray is suddenly way more useful. Yeah, 607. Yeah, that's about right. I got bored after, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and just skipped ahead to see how stupid it was. And, yeah. Kingdom Hearts likes to talk about darkness a lot. How was that 420 damage? That's funny. That's the funny meme number. I guess the difference between this tornado and the other tornado is this one doesn't launch enemies. This one just stuns them a little bit. There we go. Cool. Wonder how much... That probably shouldn't do much to those ones. Yeah, because they have a lot of magic defense. Something that would make these casters more difficult is if instead of just attacking where I was, actually attacking where I'm going. Basically, darkness equals bad unless you're Riku who can harness it. I have a feeling that now the Xehanort saga is over, and I know there's like another dark form for Sora in KH3. I have a feeling like Sora's probably gonna have to address his darkness at some point as well. Because KH2 had anti-form, and then 3 has like an improved version of that form, but there's not really much discussion of it in the game itself. It sort of just happens, and no one really questions it. But there might be some, like, something about Sora's darkness coming forward, because that's always been sort of a side focus in the game. You've had, like, Sora's Heartless that happened. You've had, what was it, like, the Shadow of Sora's Heart in Neverland and things like that. So maybe going forward there will be something like that. Yeah, it's a neat RNG thingy, but there has to be some reason why it, like, makes sense in the world. Like, why can Sora even use that form? And that would... If Nomura doesn't explore that, I would be real confused. Like, that seems like a... right up Nomura's alley, especially with the darkness within darkness nonsense. And there's been so much focus on characters, like, trying to overcome their darkness so far. I can't imagine it not happening. Like, with literally the entire Birth by Sleep main cast being Norted, I can't see it not being a talking point at some point. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe they'll just never be explored and anti-form will just be like a thing that just happens with no explanation ever. I hope not though. I do want to see some proper explanation. There we go. Can we not have 3 of these at the same time? We don't need that. It's unnecessary. Oh, there we go. Imagine making 13 big villains that are basically clones of each other. How original. I can't think of anything else that's done it. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but hey, it's original, I guess. Whether it's a good idea is a whole nother story, but I'll give you points for originality. I don't care about KH anymore unless it's memes. I've accepted the series doesn't make any fucking sense when I watched a video that explained how time travel worked in the series. Once I understood how the time travel worked, I was like, okay, I give up. This series is just dumb. Here we go. If it's memeing on KH, I'm here for it. Hey, they'll definitely be memeing on it when super shit happens. Okay. Explaining how it's supposed to work. Not that the fact that there's any, like, sensible logic for how it's supposed to function. Because, yeah, the time travel is just fucking nonsense. And sort of changes they need it to change. You know, it's one thing to, like, introduce new plot elements, but it's just fucking gibberish. But you know what? I would never want Kingdom Hearts to change. I don't want it to go and be, like, a completely well-structured series. I like it just being this absolute nonsense series that no one has any idea how it's actually functioning. They just have, like, these theories on some basic idea of what's going on. Would anyone really want it any other way? Now that it's been started, you can't stop it. I wish the heavy attacks actually gave more SP back than the regular ones. Evangelion makes more sense than KH. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably onto something there. But to be fair, a lot of Evangelion making sense is people just making stuff up to make it make sense. Whereas KH, people are trying to, like, actually work within the world that has been established. So I will give Kingdom Hearts points in that respect. You don't have to introduce elements that are not a part of the series at all to make it make sense. Okay, to make it make a remote level of sense. I won't say it actually makes sense to begin with. Here we go. Okay, so the other way was the way we were supposed to go, but this way will work as well. In the chest here. Broken Thought of Love. We can't use them right now because we can't cry, so we can't actually make stuff. Such a dumb mechanic. Cool. And... oh, I don't have enough to cut you. Whoop. I think if I angle it well, the tornado actually does more damage than our slice does. Or at least on enemies that have lower magical defense. Or special defense? I don't know what they actually call it in this game. Because there we go, it's already done more damage. If it does more than 2 hits, it does more damage. For ones like this, nah, it'll do less for those ones, because they don't move. I am going to be back in just a moment. I've been playing for 3 hours, or 2.5 hours, and I need to take a piss. What are you doing, Hey, you trying to start shit? Remember when Riku pulled a flowery Keyblade out of thin air and it just became Kairi's Keyblade for no reason? Okay, so the thing with Keyblades... the thing with Keyblades is the reason why Riku and Sora can wield one is because they were given Keyblades, or they're allowed to touch a Keyblade during the events of Birth by Sleep. So they were like, that's basically like the, I forgot what they call it, some sort of like offering ceremony or something. That's basically how you get someone to be a Keyblade wielder. You let them touch a Keyblade, and then they can like manifest their own. So that's pretty much what Riku had done. Now, why Riku can make a flowery Keyblade is a whole nother question. That part is never explained. But the being able to offer Kairi a Keyblade, that makes sense. That has been established earlier in the series. Actually, no, sorry. I think it would have been later in the series, because Birth by Sleep came out after too. It's usually just that, or at least seems to be that, characters need some sort of, like, catalyst to make it so they can actually spawn their Keyblade. And the fact that Kairi was in a pretty bad situation does explain why she was able to use it then. Whereas, like, Sora and Riku didn't really have any reason to be able to wield a Keyblade when they were younger. And maybe there's an age thing there as well. Maybe you have to be like a certain age. Maybe you can't wield a Keyblade before you're 12 years old. I don't know. That part's not explained. Boss fight! Yeah! Oh, it's just little guys? Okay, well that's fine. Where the fuck is it even attacking? Oh, they're perfect for this one. And then we use another tornado, and they all die. Oh, almost. Perfect. I don't think... Wait, who are you referring to as saying the Keyblade chose Sora? Because I can't imagine the Final Fantasy characters understood how the Keyblade work, and I don't know how much Donald and Goofy were told about how Keyblades work either. Because, like, Mickey was never... He never told Sora that. At least, to the best of my knowledge. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Oh no, you're... The dog is now a revenant! Fuck off! Oh no! So this means that Thelema was smart enough to, like, understand that she wanted, like, to have her existence back, and while she is in her butterfly form, then continue going that until she got back her human form, and push on until she became a revenant. So... What the fuck is this game? Now we have to fight the dog. Okay, maybe there's something that I've missed about it. I'm sure a speedrunner who's played through the game 1,000 times probably has more knowledge of the story than I do. I'm just going off what I remember. Oh.
何時に問う。
愚道にいた。倒したはずなのに、どうして。何を求める。
What doth thee desire? Anime thighs.
何を求める。
その問いには答えたはずです。
Well, yeah, of course. But to want to speedrun a game, you've probably played through the game a bunch of times and you love the game. Like, I can't imagine a speedrunner speedrunning a game they don't like.
求めるもののため、何を失っても後悔しないと。
ええ、だから私は一人なんです。いいな。
Nay.
いいな。
I desire to cure Iron Mouse for disease. Yeah, that would be good. Go buy Iron Mouse merch. Give us some money.
まだ全てを失っていない。
全てを失わなければ。
Oh, on that note, I do have I ordered 2 hoodies. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I ordered the Nyanas and also the Iron Mouse hoodie. Oh, we're not fighting the dog. The dog's in a fight with us.
待って、やめて、セルマ、下がって。
Thelma is actually the strongest of all the revenants. Its barks destroy the world. Okay, forget what I said.
我が問う。我が答える。我が名は愚問愚答のセル。
Oh, it merged with... all the dogs merged together to create a super dog. Random question. How many videos do you usually record at once? So, Tuesday I record 4 videos, then Wednesday I record 2 videos. That's usually my go-to strategy. I used to do stuff on Monday, but I shifted it ahead because I felt like moving it. Because Mondays I usually work, so doing 4 videos and then going to work, just, it creates a absolute hell of a day.
お願いだから、私を通して、この先で未来が待ってるの。
Well, so is your dead dog in front of you. So this is the real boss fight then. Okay.
望みに応えることも、もはやあり得ると知れ。
Hmm.
ヘラクレイトス。
Nah.
お願い、出てきて、ヘラクレイトス。
Mm.
そうですよ。
Well, yeah, you are kind of like falling apart.
こんな私のために出てきてくれるわけよ。私が何もか自分で全部手放したら困った時だけ甘え。
The audio in this game is not normalized properly. Like, the cutscene voices are so much quieter than the rest of the voices.
未来のためにバカみたい。
You are an idiot, yes.
こんな時にやっと気づきました。私は一人ぼっちになったんじゃないんですね。
You abandoned them yourself.
一人ぼっちになろうとして。
Wow. That was a quick lesson she learned.
その方がずっと楽になれたから。私が死んで。
She got over her depression pretty quickly.
未来と同じ。
Oh, okay. No, now she's just suicidal.
会えるかもしれない。
Ignore what I said.
それでもいいかな。未来。
Wait for Nanana, Sen, and Kokoro to jump down and protect her as soon as it comes to attack. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. They,
心さ
I called it.
乱暴に突き飛ばして
I know how
ごめんな
anime works.
頼むから私に触らないでとか言わんといてや。
貫き通せソクラテス。
変身エピクロス。
And they're just gonna have like their own discussion over here.
どうしてここにとか言わへんの？
どうしてここに。
合理的な理由が言えればいいのだが、あいにく一つも思いつかない。だから事実だけを言う。
Cause we're friends. The power of friendship.
そこの勇気が私たちを呼び止めて頼んだんだ。号泣しながらな。
あんまり泣くからほとんど何喋ってるか聞き取れへんかったけどな。
そうだったの？言ってよ。
Oh, we're talking about the dog. The dog cried.
だから勝手に解釈した。
こういうことやろ。
だってバラバラよりこの方がずっとエンジョイだよね。
Aww. What is up with these club bangers?
思ってたリアクションと違うな。
顔向けできないだけです。恥ずかしくて。
だったらしばらくは隅っこで見とくか。心姉さんの大活躍。
Enjoy, Dayo. Let's go.
私も戦います。
Tatagaimasu. Yes. Let's fight the actual boss.
まっこと愚か。
Oh, okay. Brody-tan, enjoy Dayo. Oh, yay, random enemies. This makes more sense for an actual boss fight now.
えいやは逃がせ。ふっふっはっせいや甘い。
Hi. Enjoy Dayo. Hi. Yes, exactly. Oh, okay, that's an actual attack. Let's go to Sen. Sen. Oh, wow, Sen is so less leveled right now. That's not good. Let's just spam Sen's attack. Oh! Oh, it's still gonna do the bite. That's not good. That's gonna be the howl. So it still has the exact same attack pattern as before. Ah, so that was to summon these guys, but it couldn't summon them because it was shit. Oh, so it's just going to continue summoning them. No matter what I do. Oh! Okay. Jeez, that was close. Okay, there we go. This is still not a difficult boss fight. It's so much easier than that one we did earlier where... Or the other stream where... Like, it one-shotted my... I think it one-shotted, like, 5 of my health bar in one attack. This is much more enjoyable. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sen still takes a lot of damage. There we go. And we can use Sen's Idiot now, because Ray doesn't have one, which makes her even less useful for this boss fight. Oh, no, get out of that. Oh, well, also don't let that attack hit me as well. There we go. Oh, that still hit me. Okay, I thought I had theorized earlier about iframes during attacks, but apparently not. That was just a lucky dodge I had earlier then. I think Sen is like 4 levels under everyone now. Yeah, so Ray is at level 26, and... Oh, sorry. Ray is at level 30, Sen is at 26, so fuck. That's good. I thought maybe they would have got some experience while they weren't in the party or something like that. A lot of games usually do that. Not this one, though. You get them under-leveled, they're fucking under-leveled. Oh, God! That's a new attack. Oh, yep. Wow, actual boss fight, like, things. Actual boss fight attacks. That's impressive. I am impressed with what this game is capable of. It can do things that are sensible, that a normal game would do. What's it gonna do? Wow. I think this is the first boss fight this game's actually had that I would consider an actual boss fight. It's only taken halfway through the game. But some point is better than nothing, I guess. I can't criticize the game too much for at least finally having something that makes sense. Okay, pay attention to the boss. Don't get myself impaled by those. That would be bad. Not to say it's difficult, but it's still something. Okay, we're summoning those ones. That's fine. Knock those out. And get over here. Knock you out. And there we go. Back to the fight. If it was more than 3, maybe it would be slightly challenging. Oh, okay. Cutscene in the boss fight. Usually you defeat things by hitting them enough times and they die. Yes. Is the dog fighting? Yeah, its spirit's left. Woof, woof. Yeah, Thelum's left. Slash. Kill the dog. Well, dog dead. Oh, I guess already dead, but it's extra dead now.
5歳のお誕生日おめでとう。レイ、それにセレマも。
Aww.
ありがとう、ママ。ねえ、ママ。どうしてセレマも同じ誕生日なの？
It's your twin. I gave birth to a person and a dog.
それはあなたと同じ日に生まれた子犬をパパと一緒に探したから。
Oh, that's sweet.
同じ日じゃない方が良かったな。
どうしてそう思うの？
だってケーキ2回食べられる 今度来る妹の分も合わせたら3回だ。
Aww.
妹が来るの楽しみ。未来って言うんだよね。セレマが楽しみ。
そうね。
どうしたの？
いつか話そうと思ってたの。レイ、あなたには生まれてくるはずだった双子の妹がいたのよ。
God damn it!
双子？
Oh, we're gonna meet the twins soon, aren't we? That explains a picture on one of the Steam trading
生ま
cards.
れる前にママのお腹の中で亡くなってしまったの。レイちゃんにはまだ難しくてよくわからないか。名前も決めてあったのよ。
Mm-hmm.
どんな名前だったの？知りたい。
思い出すと辛くなるから一度しか言わないわね。あなたの妹の名前はクオン。レイとクオン。始まりと永遠。二人で全てを満たす素敵な名前よ。
Mm-hmm.
パパとママの思い覚えておいて。
あなたが
Well, obviously then, if the dog's the same age as Ray, she didn't name the dog, so why the hell did they name the dog Thelema? Of all names they could have went with, why Thelema?
こんな思いで私も忘れてたの。
Typically you forget things when you're 5 years old.
あなたは覚えてたんだ。
Dog dead.
セレマ。
Oh, well there's the next idiot. Finally, I've succeeded in scripting this demonic JSON blob into submission. Yes. What exactly was your plan with it?
あなたがくれた思い出絶対に忘れない。
Cute RPG victory music. Yes, pretty much.
これイデアなんか？
ヘラクレイトス。
Yeah. Time for more club bangers. Why is this the soundtrack?
私もです。やっと戻ったか、レイ。みんな気をつけて。来るよ。
Ray has recovered from her depression very quickly. It's been like an hour.
行きましょう。
We're not going to do any more damage to it. It's just going to take just as long. Because BW Passport is so finicky, it wants you to only have one result in it. Gave me... It have me with the problem now that create accounts with other... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, BW is just finicky in general. That's a good way to describe BW. What are you doing? That one? Okay, easy. So replaced it, starting with BW list items, and after a bunch of sets and greps, I finally extracted it. Okay. I hope RBW is just so much more convenient. Oh, I thought it was gonna have another extra attack now that we're past the middle point. Nope. Exact same attack as before. That's not how any of this works. Exactly. Anime depression. What are you talking about? It's exactly how it works. Oh, Lord. Just don't think too hard about it. There we go. Finally, this fight is nearly over. There we go, that'll help. Perfect. And now we should be able to knock more of your health down in just a moment with our finisher. Oh, that actually attack still exists. Okay, that's news. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, if you already started, you might as well finish off what you're doing. Oh, that was good. Good job, Brody. Oh, we have iframes in our stand-up, though. That is a much more dangerous attack now. Okay. So, final stage. What the fuck just hurt me? I just dodged right into that. I am 200 IQ RPG player right here. Oh, God, okay. Maybe I should switch to no. That might make this slightly easier. So you don't want to be in front of it. Okay, so every attack, it respawns the enemies. Wow, that is such an annoying attack. It doesn't give you any lineup for where it's going to spawn. It's just like, ah, work it out for yourself. That won't be enough to knock out its health bar. Sadly. Oh, okay, got it. I got it and then just instantly fuck it. I am very, very intelligent. That should be good there, yep. Okay, cool. I thought I'd almost worked out where it's going, and then fight's over, so it doesn't matter. This would be much easier if BW get just let me specify that I only want it to search the name fields. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. 20,000 more essence. Alright then. Not like I need more essence. Oh, you had to pick up the essence for the fight to end. Oh, we got an idiot from our dead dog. Or? It's time for our dead twin sister. Guess she'll be the focus of the next chapter. This is like when a character has a fight with her entire friend group, and then within the same episode, they all just, like, get over it. Mm.
未来の魂のずいぶん近くに来ました。それでこんなことをお願いするのは。
それはそうと。レイちゃん、うちらになんか言うことあるんちゃうかな。
Yeah, is it I'm sorry for being an absolute bitch?
はい。ごめんなさい。許してもらえるかわからないですけど。
ええよ、許す。
That was easy.
ココドさん。
I hope Nanana's the only one who doesn't forgive her.
私も
問題ない。
ナナは最初から怒ってないよ。
Damn.
じゃあ決まりやね。これまで通りってことで。
Everyone's good friends again. Yay.
それじゃあ一度戻って一息つこか。また変国でな。
はい。
Wow, we all got over that so quickly. Oh, the happy music's back. So now that means we're happy again.
ありがとう、セレナ。
久しぶりやな、レイちゃん。
ココロさん？全く久しぶりではないですけど。
こうやってゆっくり話できるのが久しぶりってことや。
Yes, because we were a horrible person, and I know we went through depression and then recovered from it within like 2 days.
ずっとやさぐレイちゃんやったからね。
もう本当に許してください。恥ずかしくて死にそうです。
Now it's back to the comedy.
そうやね。レイちゃんの黒歴史をいじるのはこれくらいにして。って言うても用事があって連絡したわけちゃうんよ。声が聞きたかっただけやから。
Oh, that's sweet.
安心したわ。普段のレイちゃんや。
ココロさん。
それじゃあ長話しても悪いから。レイちゃんは妹の未来ちゃんの魂に追いついて蘇りさ
That
せ
is
て。
the plan that we've had since the start of the game.
うちは何があってもアナムネシスにこの
We're not gonna have 2 more phone calls, are
ま
we?
だお互い目的を果たしたわけちゃうし、この先も大変なことがたくさんあると思うけど、これからもよろしくね、レイちゃん。
はい。ココロさん。
Aww.
そこは心姉さんの方が前か。じゃあ変額で。どうそや。よかったらあの二人にも声聞かせてあげて。きっとうちみたいに心配してるよ。
Oh, there is gonna be 2 more phone calls. Are these optional phone calls though?
第6章コギトエルゴス
Sure, whatever you said. And there's an optional ordeal now. Cool. Okay.
たとえ
Actually, no, we want to go organize first.
少し整理
Purify the torments we had.
受け止めた気持ち、すべて糧にしてみせる。
There's some gear here. Whether any of it's worth anything or not is another question. Okay, we can give just feelings to everyone. Nanana is secretly Ray's sister. Oh, I would love that. That would be amazing. Why does Kokoro not have a protective sentiment on? At all. Jesus, okay. Yeah, that would be the biggest plot twist. I wouldn't even be surprised too much from this game, to be honest. No new weapon for you. No new weapon for you, just a really old, shitty one. Get rid of that. Get rid of those ones. We don't need them. We'll keep those True Determinations. We'll keep that one. We don't need any of this old equipment. Do we have any new rings? Oh, we do. Increase magic defense. Okay, that might be useful for someone. Wait, does Nana have any rings? No. Okay, we might as well put something on her then. Defense down immunity will be good, just to make sure she doesn't get screwed by that. And increase magic defense. Sure, why not? Okay, she only has 3 abilities right now. You only have those ones. You only have those ones. Okay. Wow, there is a big level gap here now.
頭も整理しましょう。
Don't think there was anything to fuse. Oh, we need a lot more joy to do that. Okay. So that's all good. And there are some calls in here from Sen and Nanana. Let's see what they have to say.
センさん、今大丈夫ですか？
ああ、問題ない。むしろこちらからかけようと考えていたところだ。
No, you weren't. Don't lie to us.
よかった。謝りたくて。
ああ、そんなことか。謝罪の言葉はすでに聞いたし、問題ないと答えたのも本心からだよ。
Oh, that's sweet.
上手ではないし、危うくもあるが、妹のため、切実でひたむきに行動する。
Sen, you know you're like the newest one to be an executor, right? Like, what are you on about?
方法はまずかったが、純真さは素敵だった。
そう言っていただけるのは嬉しいです。でも、
Well, she also called you shit. That part is also kind of important to like pay attention to.
正義の意味は人それぞれだ。どんな考えであろうと、生きる上での指針になるのであれば、十分その人の正義だ。
Sure, okay. That's a very anime definition of justice.
定められた法やルールを遵守することだと決めた。1年前のバス事故で亡くなった母は、父とは考えが合わなかったようだが、だからこそ変国という世界においてルールを逸脱して魂を食らう勇気を許すことはできない。私はみんなと共に戦うことにためらいはない。正義を成している自負があるからだ。レイも自分の妹を大切に思っている考えを正義と定め、胸を張ってその意志を貫けばいい。
Right on, Sen.
そう言ってもらえると。
もう少し話していたいが、どうやら順番が来たようだ。そろそろ失礼するよ。
もしかして病院ですか？
Ah, makes sense, yeah.
ラーメン屋だ。
いつか聞いたラーメンが好きって本当だったんですか？
ああ、緊張感のある自らの意志との戦いが好きでな。
What?
ラーメン屋なんですよね。
Watch closely, I'll apologize written correctly, Brody-tan. No S to be found.
そうだ。だが、この店は
I don't really care. Both spellings are correct.
現金であると法令で定めている特別な店だ。いつ来ても一切慣れない山盛りとの激闘が私の精神力を鍛えてくれるんだ。
法令、多分それ店内の張り紙ですよね。
どんなものであっても法を破ることは私の正義に反する。
What are laws? So says
では
Ray.
行ってくる。
It's just a paper on the wall.
変国でまた会おう。
はい。頑張ってください。
Ray is so much more happy than she's been for the entire game up until this point.
もしもし、やっほー。ただいまおかけになった番号は77だよ。例です。気になってたんだけど、変国って電波とか充電とか。
These are very important questions to understand.
例のことが大好きだから、そんなの全然気にならないよね。そういうことじゃなくて。それね、どうしたのレイ？
I do appreciate the game understands how dumb it is and why being able to call people in purgatory makes no sense. Yeah, man, eating ramen is a dangerous game.
私のせいでみんながバラバラになった時、もう一度一つになれたのはあなたのおかげだから。ありがとう、ナナナ。いいよ、お礼言うのはきっとナナナの方。勇気のナナナを受け入れてくれたんだからね。でもそれはあなたのことを利用しようとしたのかも。そうなの？正直に言うと、
自分でもその時の自分がわからない。でもやましい気持ちが全くなかったわけじゃないと思う。
I can't even remember what you were thinking before.
ナナナは昔の生きてた頃のことは覚えてないよ。でもね、昔は昔、今のナナナがナナナなんだと思うよ。ナナナは例のことが大好き。理由は自分でもわからないけどね。
I do want to know why Nanana has such affection for Ray. Wait. I have a theory. So Ray keeps talking about this friend that died in a bus crash. Maybe Nanana has something to do with that friend.
だからナナナは思う。
Maybe Nanana is that friend.
今のレイがナナナのことをどう思ってるかだよね。大切なのは
ナナナは勇気だけど友達だと思ってる。心から。
Aw, it's sweet.
だったらナナナはこれからもレイが大切にしていることのために頑張るよ。
Well, we know that it... I don't think it's gonna be Mirai. That wouldn't make any sense.
友達のために戦うのはとってもエンジョイなこと
But
だ
she
よ
has
ね。
a friend that died in a bus crash, so... I don't know, I feel like it might actually be that friend.
ありがとう。
またレイにお礼言われちゃったよ。きっと未来ちゃんを助けることができたら
Yeah.
レイとナナナは最高にエンジョイでエキサイティングだよね。うん。天国でみんなのこと待ってるね。
Aww. Oh, another call? Who's calling us now?
新しい試練を追加しておいたぞ。
Oh, right. We have to call everyone before we get the new ordeals. I
煉
forgot
獄
about
の
that.
中間層を過ぎた。準備ができたら向かうがよい。くれぐれも油断はせぬことじゃ。
City in the depths. Are we just gonna leave our, like,
誰に連絡しましょうか。
all of the dog stuff there? Have you just used the word sense in the context of this game? Fair point. I'll give you that one.
おやすみなさい。
Why are we sleeping in the middle of the day? Oh, lordy lord. Right,
少し振り返ってみましょうか。
so that's the story so far. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff in here. McDonald! My boy McDonald. Oh, I guess if we go back and redo those areas, we can actually see, like, more about their story. I don't care though.
どれどれ。
Dore dore. I think everything's set up now. I think we'll end off the stream here. It's getting close to 2 o'clock here. I want to go have some lunch at some point. Oh, I love this game. It's a fun game. Here we go. And we should just be able to quit out of it, I think. If we go to title screen. So, hopefully the audio was just working fine throughout this entire game. Because I'm not running Pulse Audio anymore. So, hopefully there were no audio issues that occurred. And if there wasn't, then that's good. That means that, at least for doing a very, I guess a very simple use case like I'm doing, Pipewire is basically perfect, I would say. At least, yeah, basically perfect is my thoughts. Which is good. Actually, really good, to be honest. It is 4:20 a.m. Wow. Yeah, no worries, man. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know in the Discord. I am more than happy to answer anything you might have to ask. Yeah, I don't know if I can provide the best answers for some of them, but I can at least try. Why are all of my audio devices here just set to 74? That's the one weird thing about when I switch over from Pulse Audio to Pipewire. It just defaulted everything to 74%. I don't know why, but that's what it went with. So, let's go over to my talking head. And we'll play stream music. I have not heard this one before. Oh yeah, tweet syncing thing. Yes, I actually can show you that now, can't I? Oh no, I have heard this one before. Wait. Yeah, that's the one it is. Here is a link to it. Oh, that posted as restream instead of my account. Whatever, you'll see it. Works none. Oh no, it did post it properly. Yeah, so this is the one that I use, but there are others out there that if you want to self-host would be a better option to go with. It does both directions. I only have it set up from Twitter to Mastodon though. Yeah, it's pretty easy to set up as well. Pretty much you just add your accounts onto here and then it works. Pretty much. Why 74? 7 plus 4 times by 3 is divisible by 3. Pipewire is Illuminati. Is that how it works? I think so. I think that's how you use numerology to basically mean whatever you want it to mean. That's usually how it goes down. At least from the best of my knowledge. Oh, awesome. Okay. Someone's working on a live stream chat overlay for Odyssey. So live streaming is available on Odyssey now. I'm very excited for it. I want to try it out very soon. Yeah, and live chat is actually working fine there, which is actually crazy. Here we go. And yeah, tomorrow I will do a stream on the main channel. I don't know what stream on the main channel. Maybe a Xenotic stream, maybe a different stream. I don't know at this point. I will work it out before tomorrow. I'll work it out before tomorrow. Yeah. And then after that, well, I'll decide on Sunday if I want to do a Doom stream. I'm not entirely sure. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, this game's a lot of fun, and you guys have been awesome to talk to. And I am going to head out. So, if you got any other questions you want to ask me, Ron, just hit me up on Discord. I'm more than happy to answer them. Everyone else, yeah. Let me play the outro. Here we go. Outro music. And, yeah. For Spirit Fingers. See you guys later.